How do you do? It's me, and it's you. We're here for the stream. We are going to be doing the building stream, 2 hours, about getting a little bit of a late start here. And I, SM SithLord, will be showing you, the viewer, welcome, building a web world from scratch in the Web Worlds SDK in Somnium Web. You can use any 3D modeling software that you like: Blender, Maya, Cinema 4D, 3ds Max, which is what I'll be using today. The important thing is to be able to export your model as either an FBX or a GLB. Either one of those, you'll be able to bundle in the material into the model when you export it, and then you'll be able to import that into Somnium Web. There's actually a couple different ways. Uh-oh, my screen just went to sleep. We'll see if we can bring that back. There's a couple different ways you can bring your GLB onto your Somnium Web parcel. You can drop it into the GLB slot, and there's a checkbox there to make it center at the origin of the parcel, and you can build your a big giant world as a GLB, and you can make another GLB that's for collisions. And you can assign it to your parcel through a GLB slot and do it that way. Or if you'd rather have more control over optimizing things, if you want to be able to play sounds, if you want to be able to add more web browser objects and stuff like that into the world, then you can use the Web Worlds SDK. The Web Worlds SDK is in the PlayCanvas engine, and it's pretty much anything that you can do in that engine, short of scripts, you can do in the web world. And that's what I'm going to do today. Now, I'm not going to push the capabilities to the limit. It would be really cool to do a bunch of sound. Maybe I'll add more to this world I'm about to create right now in the future and add sound to it. But I'm going to use AI. I'm going to ask it to show me some concept art for, we'll call this a concert hall or a studio hall. And then based on that, if we can get it to show a good kind of concept for me, I will replicate the concept into 3ds Max very rapidly, and then I'll light it with the cool thing that I'm afraid AI taught me the other day, how to unwrap a model in a good way, so I get a good bake. And the way that I'm approaching this will be such an optimized little world that it'll run perfectly in VR mode, even on like Mobile Quest 2 mode. You can go there, you can turn on VR mode, and you'll run beautifully. And it would be cool if there was sound and stuff, especially when you dropped into VR. So maybe I'll add more sound to this world in the future. Okay, so we're looking for a futuristic, abstract, futuristic concert hall. Well, that's not too good. That's not too good there. A small future. This is That's more like it. Okay. That one's pretty cool. What's probably going to happen, I'm almost out of generations. Dang. That's pretty cool. I'm probably going to end up combining various aspects of stuff that I see here. And oh man, is there going to be a lot of colors in this thing if this works out right. I got 2 or 3 more generations left in me. I got 2 more. It's not very small. It's starting to get big again. Whoa. Anything I can use from this one? Okay, so let's take the chairs from this one, and for the structure, the ceiling from this one, and we'll start from there. We're going to take these chairs from here and this ceiling and see where we're at after that. Yeah. So let me make sure my music was playing over there. Let me jump into the chat before I set my units and make my capsule. Where's my chat mouse? There we go. Gators, hello, welcome to the stream. Let me also jump into the, I didn't have a drink of my coffee. YouTube. I'll also be lurking in the Twitch and the YouTube chat. And we're back at it. Now, this thing that I learned the other day, thanks to AI, I've been trying to see what AI can teach me, and it turns out a lot is the answer. I learned how to unwrap stuff, UV unwrap stuff in a very optimized way. And because of that, we'll have a good light bake on this thing that we make today. So I'm going to render setup. No. Units. We got to make sure that I don't make something really huge. We're in meters. That's good. That's what the engine uses. Now, let's start with those chairs, but I really got to start with a capsule. Okay, that's the size of a person because we're using meters. Okay, that's Gordon Freeman's height. That's how I know. Excuse me, it's hero height in meters. I don't even use meters. I'm from California. I just know that 1.88 meters is around like 6'2" in feet. Okay, we got that. Now we want a chair. So we're going to just go make a box. What chair are we making? We're making these chairs. What do these chairs really look like? Well, it's hard to tell that kind of stuff from a AI-generated image, unless it's a hyper-realistic one. If I added that word in there, it probably would have made it more realistic. But we got that going down. Okay, I know what a theater chair looks like. Got one of these for the base. This is a future theater chair. I'm only going to use solid colors, but so I'll make everything bluish or whitish or pink, and then I'll also blast it with light. It'll be mostly white, and then I'll blast it with light. Yeah, so I'll make everything white at first. Let me set up that white material. I don't need to use GLTF materials. Actually, I shouldn't. I should be using a PBR material. For later. This is going to be our seat. We're going to go medium poly with this. So I'm not going to make little wrinkles in the seat. That kind of detail could be painted on with normal maps and stuff later, actually, but I'm not going to do that because I'm going to have lots and lots of these chairs. And then the back will be something similar to that. Taller. We're going to have 2 segments on this one. 2 be enough? I don't need 2 segments on this one, do I? No, I don't. We could do this the easy way or the hard way. Let's do it the easy way. Which way is the easy way? Just setting stuff into each other like that is the easy way. Just leave this party? Okay. We almost have a chair. It's not quite a theater chair unless we have something like this. Something that's kind of like a block over here. With a cylinder here. Cup holder. This thing on the end. What does it look like? I don't know. How about it just sits there? It just sits there in our theater. It floats. Floating. Okay. I don't think I want to get too more detailed than that. Because there's going to be a lot of these chairs. Let's get a little more detailed than that. Poly. Edge. Those. Chamfer it down. And that's it. That's a theater chair. Okay. Can you dig it? No, I can't dig it. That's a bad theater chair. Let's do a little bit better. Let's stick this out like that. And then like this, go all the way down like this. Some of the seats in our theater will be folded up. Like this. Like that? Here's the thing. This should be wider. Can be folded up. Like that. That'll be a folded up seat. Sure. This thing it's got to be folded up here like this. I can close that much. And that's it. That's going to be our chair. Then this is going to be called seat, and what am I making here? How about the lecture hall? Here's the thing. Those are good sized seats if this was a real classroom, but this is the metaverse, ladies and gentlemen. So we got to have some room to stand around and run around in. So I'm actually going to put more space than you would normally see in between these chairs. So you can stand right here without kicking anybody. Okay, is that a good slope? Let's see. Yeah, that should work. You're gonna slide down when you're standing here. Slide down to the front. Well, I'll do actual stairs then. Yeah, let's do actual stairs. Okay, let's get that ceiling from the concept now. There. Oops, touched my screen. Let's get that in. Let me jump into the chat, make sure I'm not missing any messages. Did I get a message? Where's my chat mouse? There it is. You're welcome, Bach Muse. Thank you. Yeah. I'm on an extra hard grind right now because I'm trying to get good with my newfound personal assistant, the Chat GPT thing. It writes code. It teaches you things. It teaches you specifically what you need to learn if you ask it right. It's interesting. I'm about to use it in a minute, which is when I UV map this stuff. Anyways, the things you stand on are like this. I have a thought. Okay, I'm digging it. How am I gonna center these? Oh, I know. I'll get two the way that I want them. Let me get this chair out of the way. It's confusing. This ramp, I gotta avoid the ramp. You teleport if you're in VR or on PC. You mosey around on mobile. Okay. I just need another seating section that's not in the ramp. Yeah. In fact, let's try something like this. Yeah. Thought I was going to do the ceiling. I was. But I'm getting a little preoccupied with doing this. haven't saved this yet. What if I crash? Haul time. Let's call it haul time. Not what I wanted to do a moment ago, but I'll take it. I was going to do something very different a moment ago. Now I'm thinking like Fortnite theater vibes. I don't know. We're going to go abstract with this very soon. In fact, well, let's do the ceiling before I get too abstract. I was thinking, hey, maybe I could do something like these kind of things sticking through the ground. Maybe I could do a scrolling texture on this surface of some sort. Maybe not. Yeah, that'd be a bit much. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I'm going to get back to looking at that ceiling right there. What is that? That's a ceiling with little balls on it with glowy balls. No, little cylinders on it with little glowy semi-spheres on them. That means that it's a Unix system, and I know this. So let's make it. No, we need more edges than that. We're gonna need at least, we're gonna do a sphere on this too. Okay, let's think about this. The outer cylinder can be less polygons than the inner cylinder. Okay. Because, I mean, the inner thing, because the inner thing is a, semi-sphere, okay? So but this one goes against the ceiling, so it needed to be a little bit thicker. Maybe 16 isn't such a bad amount of faces or edges. Maybe. Why is that happening now? Come on. Okay. This is going to be a different material. It's going to be PBR. We'll go middle of this again. Middle of this is 0 and our emission right. These are blue lights somehow. I don't think it matters what color I put back here though. So they'll just be full bright. Sure. Okay. And that's it. So let's start thinking about the lighting. So I'm going to wrap this up pretty soon so there's time to actually start exporting stuff before the end of the stream. I'm going to be using baked lighting that's going to make it so I won't need real-time lights and everything just be baked into a texture. That's good. Let's do some of that. This is going to be called ceiling light fixture. When you are baking light, you don't want a lot of dead space in your textures, so I'll be deleting a lot of things like I just did from here. Looks like we got randomly distributed lights, but first I want to build a little lighting structure. So let's make a skybox to light this thing with. This thing. Arcade Labs skybox. Humongous, welcome to the stream. Yeah. It's because I've been asking the AI how to get better at some things, and it knows, and it's like, well, damn. What's stopping me now? What's stopping me now from getting good? And that's what I'm about to do right now. I'm about to bake this to the coolest, the most super optimized UV map. You will be impressed if you've seen my previous streams and how I would do the auto unwrap and what my UV sheets used to look like. You will be impressed what my UV sheet's going to look like this stream and how easy it's going to be for me to do it. Way easier. And all I had to do was ask the AI chatbot, like, hey, is there a better way to do this? And it was like, yeah, there is. Okay, so the skybox to go around this thing. A vast. Can I tell this thing to do a style of a particular artist? Because I want the artist that had like the clock that was melted. What is this? Salvador Dali. Come on, work. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? They only give you 370 if you use words. Hopefully, those words mean a picture to it. And it knows what I mean. I'll take it. Oh my god, it's so good. Okay, so now I have a cube map to use. Let's set it up and light the scene with it. Well, that'll be the first thing we start lighting with. Render environment. This is so I can see it in my viewports. Did I download it? I downloaded it, didn't I? Yeah. It's right there, Dream. Maybe this isn't sorted. It is. It must be because it's a GIF. Okay. JFIF. Can I just rename these to JPG? Yeah. Interesting. Now this dumb app will recognize it. Sorry for calling you dumb. Do what I want you to do. There you go. All right. Okay, we're going to be a stadium over here. Yeah, that's a good thing to have behind the presenter. So let's use this as a light also. So I need to get this into here. Where is this? Let's call it skybox. That's good. Now, it's already being reflected a little bit, but what I really need is to start the lighting. So we're gonna make an Arnold light over here. Arnold. Oops. Arnold light. Who's Arnold? I don't know, but he is the renderer that this app uses. Now here's the thing, I'm using materials and lighting systems that my renderer understands. I'm not even thinking of GLBs yet, and that's because I'm baking this thing. So it's more important what my renderer understands than what is compatible with GLBs. Because after my renderer bakes out a few maps, then I compose them back into a GLB material, and that one needs to have the correct GLB compatible materials. But it's easy at that point because I'm only using solid colors and not a lot of fancy stuff. Okay, here's my light, but I'm going to change this to be a distant light. No, sky dome light with this texture. Okay, let's try it out. It's amazing my makeup doesn't rub off when I touch my face. All right. Now, the skybox itself isn't lighting too much. This is a dark skybox, actually. It does pretty well, though. I can tell that it's really blue on the left and it's really orange on the right. That's neat. Okay, but let's crank up the intensity of that and see if we can make it look a little bit different. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's some good ambient light. Let's also get it hitting on this material. What material is this? It's acting funny. It must not be the right material. Now it's the right material, but it's still looking a little funny. Why? Because this is a metallic texture. Why did I choose that? Let's change that. PBR, spec gloss. Yeah. This one will be called white. And I'm going to assign it. And then it's going to ask me if I want to replace it, and I do. There we go. Okay. That sure is bright already. That's too bright. Let's fix the sky dome. Okay, that gives us enough room to play with other lights. I'll take it. Let's stop playing with that one and start playing with this one, which is another light that I put in here. And this one's going to be a more interesting light. This one will be like a point light. It's hard to see what I'm doing. It's not the stream breaking up, by the way. That's just how this render works. It looks all weirded out because it's procedurally, you know, it's incrementally rendering things there. Okay. This one was going to be a little blue. You want it brighter. Not that bright. Maybe that bright's good, but more blue. And over here, can we change this to not be fully emissive? Is that possible? Do I need to give it an emissive map? Oh, probably. Oh wait, no, I can do this. Aha! Good. And then the blue comes through, but only at certain angles. Good. All right, how's that look? Looks about the same from this angle, but it is better. Okay, now, good, let's move on. Now we have a light and a visual representation of that light bundled together to clone around. How's that look? That looks all right. Okay, let's get the stage on here. Oh wait, I didn't do the crazy colors on the seats yet. How are the seats looking with all these lights? Oh wow, the seats are looking real good with all these lights. Cool, they're not over bright. I was afraid they might be too bright. But they're not too bright. Now I can start adding crazy colors to them to look like those chairs, which is lots of blue, yellow, and pinkish. That's like all the colors. Okay. I'm gonna hit these with a quad light. That's right. It's gonna give me a smoother look across them. I'll even hit them at their angle. I'll hit them in rows. This should be not so bright, but it should be yellows and blues and oranges. How's that looking? Nope, that's not good. It needs to be more colorful. More saturated. More saturated. It needs to not start with yellow. It needs to start with pink or something. I don't look as cool as those chairs. Something's wrong. Let's fix it. You gotta look as cool as those other chairs, bro. You chairs are doing it all wrong. You gotta be more bold than that. Yeah. Now we're getting there. What happens if I tell this light not to cast a shadow? Doesn't look as cool. Okay. Cast a shadow. My chairs ain't gonna look as cool as their chairs without something serious. Okay, let's get serious then, I guess. I thought I was getting serious. Uh-oh. Come on now. Okay, now I might be getting somewhere. Yeah. Good. Okay, what are Somnium's colors? There we go. We can do 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1 in the middle. There's not enough to do 2 stripes for each color. So I'll just do artistic colors. We got blue. That should look good from this angle. I'm just thinking, should each row of seats be lit with the same underlight? Probably. That would probably make it look more consistent because it's going to get really crazy real quick. When I do, this is what I should test out before I do the whole thing blue. When I do something like this. Whoa! Not that crazy. Am I going to make the ugliest color ever? The answer to that question is yes. I did. I somehow made a very ugly color. I made a very ugly color. Let's try. Purple. Is purple going to make such an ugly color? Are you purple? I probably need to move the light way closer. Okay, that looks good, but it looks like it's so distant. Looks like a normal map. I don't know. Am I digging that? Am I digging that? It's a lot of lights. It doesn't matter though once I do the bake. Could I see myself sitting in a room full of chairs that are those colors all the way up? I don't know. I probably want to go orange because of the way the other part of the audience looks. Yeah, let's see how orange looks. So I got blue blasted up. How about if I blast orange down? Is it going to be such an ugly color still? It might be. Yeah, it turns white. That's the problem. So let me try blasting it with red. I'm chewing up all my time here doing light map stuff, aren't I? That's cool, but let's do this. I'm just doing all kinds of fail right now trying to get these color mixes going well. Don't even know my color wheel. What do I expect? Okay, I'm gonna go with the purple. I'm gonna go with the purple. Yeah. The blue underneath is what really looks good. And I won't crank it up too loud. I don't want to get tacky with it. Okay. Now I need to explain that yellow or that blue light somehow. So we'll do a cylinder. I don't know how well this is going to turn out. Let's see. Thinking I shouldn't have this blue strip there. Well, now it looks good, doesn't it? Okay, so maybe I'll keep the blue strip. Sure. But it looks all screwed up. Let's make it not so screwed up. Yeah, looks all right. Let's get that up there on each row. Okay, looking good. How's our ceiling looking? I'd imagine not as good. It's looking all right. The ceiling looks very white compared to everything else now. Let's think about what we want to do about that. Probably nothing yet. And in the end, it might be fine too. So let's finish this thing. We got to make a lot of progress here because the lighting and the seating I took a long time on. I do kind of like these strips, so I want to add some more strips. Okay. There'll be colored strips. What color will they be if they go along the side? They ought to be blue. Okay, yeah, I could do that. They're already blue. I'm blue, I'm blue, I'm blue. Oh, 30 is too much. It should only be like 24. 15. Okay. Okay, so let's center this up. And blast it with some blue light here. Quad? Width? Yeah, let's see that. That's pretty good. I'm going to make it stronger though. We're going to hit it with 0.75. Need more juice over here, man. We're going to do 2 of these. Okay. How's that? Well, that's more like it. Let's get the same stuff on the other side. I think there's somehow less room on the left side. Do I dare even try to fix that right now? I don't think so. Okay, the audience looks good. I gotta do the where the guy stands pretty soon. Okay. There are dinos on this dinosaur tour. Oh. Yeah.
Came from Brazil.
Are you ready? Cue the music because it's time to make the stage for the dude to stand on. And oh man, is it going to be the most motivational of speakers. What's the stage going to look like? Okay, well that's the backdrop. I'm going to go over the stream time a little bit today because I started like 20 minutes late. Okay, so I won't flip out too much. So I got like 40 minutes, as long as I'm not cutting into somebody else's time. So I only have 20 minutes left of the normal stream here, and I don't have any idea what the stage is going to look like yet. I ran out of AI credits, so I can't ask the AI to generate concept art. I'm going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. Metaverse or futuristic metaverse stage. That's a cool one. It's got to be something that'll work well baked, not a lot of shiny textures. It's got to be something that looks good right there. The triangle stuff, maybe the triangle stuff. Oh man, you guys do like triangles, right? Come on, who doesn't? So let's do futuristic metaverse stage. Triangles. A lot of lights. More lights than I was hoping for. That looks pretty good. I'm not thinking very fourth dimensionally here. I should be doing other bags of tricks. I should be doing other tricks from my bag of tricks. But I'm just modeling and baking right now and doing some lighting. This looks pretty good. I don't want to block everything though, but it's okay if I block some. But then you sit here, it'd have to be a pretty big triangle, and there'd be a lot of surface area if I did this one. If I did something like that, person stands on. That's the direction I should go. Okay, and we're going to do triangles, huh? Okay, so if that's the triangle they stand on, then there's like this other stuff, and then... Is there any other stuff? What's the other stuff? Okay. That's the triangle they stand on. Okay, think about this. I was gonna make a curved surface. No, I don't want to make a curved surface. I also kind of want to make a screen floating there. So I got that. Then I got the screen behind it. Yeah, okay, it's coming together. But then there's not a stage. That's the stage. So I got this thing, and then that's the stage. Okay, alright. Okay, I have a thought. There's this thing. It'll have some stuff going on in it, and then there'll be a screen behind it, and in front of that, and it'll also be connected there. Yeah. Okay. How is it going to be connected there? I don't know. I'll think of something, right? Will I? We'll see. So this thing, there's these things, and then there's the stage, and then there's the screen. The triangle stage. Let's make the triangle stage. I'm gonna make it face the other way, but it'll be something like this. I don't think I want it to be a true triangle. Do I? No. Do I? This isn't even a true triangle. It's not isosceles. It's not equilateral. Am I being too obtuse for you now? I'll bevel the level down. Okay. We want to bevel. Do I want to bevel? Yeah, I want to bevel these and these. So the whole thing, I guess. Yeah. Everything's beveled. Try to make this perfectly aligned so I don't have any extra surfaces that I don't need. I believe that should do it. No, I messed up on the bottom. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so there's this thing. I should center it like so. Group, center, like that, and then ungroup. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with more blues. Maybe yellow. Let's see. We'll see. Okay, and then there's the screen, and then there is nothingness, right? And what is a screen? I ask you. To some, it might be something like this. Oh, not like that. There is a feature to align things along distribute something along a spline. I should do that. That would give me a much more even distribution, but I don't think I am going to do that. I don't think I'm going to do this either. That didn't turn out well. Let's not overdo it. This is it. This is it. Let's just get the lighting done. And that's it. The collisions and stuff will have to wait. Because I am about to be over time in 2 minutes. But let's just get this out. It'll be like maybe the first version of this build. This thing. Make these a little longer. Uh-oh, that's gonna look weird in the middle. That looks awesome, like if there's some kind of laser projection going down on it. Wow, didn't expect that. Let me check my chats here, see if I'm missing anything. Where's my chat mouse? There it is. Kahidi, what's up? And I'll take it. Not only will I take it, I'll take it and I'll run with it. Maybe not that though. Probably just the floating triangle is better than that. For sure. For sure. That's what I was trying to say. Okay. Yes. What color light though? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man, right there. Okay, now it's a Unix system. Now I know this. I just have to delete some crap here. And it's going to be much easier on me, and it's going to be less polys. So, grow, bye-bye. Wait a second, no. Grow, you're gone. You're gone. If I tell this thing to cap, it's going to cap in a way that I don't want. What if I tell it to bridge? What if I tell you to bridge? You don't know what that means, do you? No. What if I just select 2? I'll tell you. Wow, okay, there we go, that's what I wanted. Bridge. Bridge. There's only 2 sides. Yeah, that will do it, won't it? I probably don't need this at all till the top. So this thing blasting light up through that thing, through this thing, onto there and out, all the way up to this thing. How does that look? Decent. It looks decent. Perhaps decent enough because of the time constraints here. Because I still got a few steps to do. I'm not going to be able to get fancy with that top thing. Okay, let's give a big bluish white light from where the screen is coming from. This is a direct light, so I got to be careful with highlights. A lot of my other lights, I'm pointing at the wall, not out at the things I'm trying to light, so that they don't have the hot spots on them. But this one is different. How does that look? It's too bright. Too much exposure, probably. How's that? It's not bright enough. Let's put its exposure back. Let's put its intensity back. A little bit brighter. It's too bright. Okay, now it's time to boolean some things together. I do believe that's it for the bullying. How about the ceiling? Do I have time to do anything with the ceiling? No, I think that's it. I think we're gonna leave it there. Okay, so now we're gonna start getting destructive with it and set up the bake. I could set up the bake before I get destructive with it. Yeah. Can I? No. File, save as. Before I get destructive with it, I make a backup copy, and now let's get mega destructive with it. What does that mean? Well, it means this thing up here, it doesn't need to have that back piece. It means that this thing right here doesn't need to have these bottom pieces, nor does this thing need to have any of those bottom pieces. Delete. So, delete these. Okay, now we're good. Now, here comes the magic. It's a lot of chairs there. Let's hope this UV mapping magic actually works out well for me. I'm going to make one more backup copy, because now I'm going to merge everything together. So. I'm not booleaning them together. I'm just merging them, and the reason is I'm going to bake them all to the very same texture sheet in a moment. Ah, you thought I was going to forget about that, didn't you? No. Okay. Now we got symmetrical seats. Attach. What did I just do? Did I give myself too many hand rests? No, I didn't. Hand rests are just different objects. Man, I got so much stuff to click on. I need to click faster. Oh man, it really feels like I'm adding too many of these things here. Too many of these armrests. How am I not? I don't understand it, but if I'm not, I'm not. Let's keep going. Don't know how I'm not, but I'm not. Well, that saved some time. Let's do some more of that, because that was way too many things to click. I didn't realize that until I was pretty far into it. Okay. There. Now all the seats are attached. I do believe with that, it's everything. Now there was a faster way to do that, I'm sure. I just got to get good. Look at all those armrests. What does it mean? It means that they weren't attached. Why weren't my armrests attached? Must have broken out of the group at the last minute. Okay. I have everything. These don't need to be in a group anymore. Backup seat doesn't need to exist anymore. Box 1 is merged. Haul time merged. Okay. We are set up and ready to do this bake. Hopefully it turns out as beautiful as I want it to turn out. We're only like solid white here and a couple textures, but we'll see how it goes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a UV unwrap. I could have done this without merging everything together. I could have done this just by selecting everything and then applying a UV unwrap modifier. But I did it all together for something that comes up in a second. Now I'm going to click Quick Peel. Quick Peel? And look how glorious this is going to be. How glorious is that? It resizes stuff. If I check the box to rotate, so you could customize things here. I'm not. This is miraculous here, what it did for me. Probably. Let's find out. How are we going to find out? Easy. That's the next step. Rendering, render to texture. I got to do something before I go to render to texture. I got to click a bunch of times. I got time. I got time. If I click fast enough. I need all of these. Because right now if I render, I'll get noise. So I need these to use more samples. We're going to use 8 samples because we don't have too much time. I want to render this right now. Okay, I'm increasing the samples so that I don't get artifacts in my bake. Okay, and now I go to rendering, render setup, and I turn up my samples here from 2 to 4, and now I'm ready to do a good bake here. Maybe I shouldn't turn that all the way up to 4. We'll roll with it. All right, now let's bake it. Wait, actually, the last step before I click bake, I have to set up the bake. I'm going to bake the texture. I'm going to tell this thing that I want a beauty and I want a rounded corners if it's able to do that. Sometimes it conks out on the rounded corners. The texture resolution that I want 2K. I'm going to do 2K. I hope this might render out and I might just GG the stream and show y'all what it looked like next time. What folder am I going to save these out to? Let's save them out to the desktop folder and we'll name them halftime merged. Yeah. There's only 2 of them. Okay, we're ready. I'm going to save and bake. Now this is cool, baking all in one thing because, what is it starting with? Beauty? Nice. Because I can make changes and then I just click rebake and it rebakes them. Okay, I'm going to let this cook, bake for, it looks like a normal map even though that's not the normal map. I'm going to let this bake for a minute and then I'm going to come right back after I make a fresh cup of coffee. And if it's not done by the time I have a new cup of coffee, I will sign off and bid you all adieu. But I don't know. Maybe I'll get all the way to the export. After it exports, I'm going to make a GLTF material using the bake, slap it on there. First, I'm going to denoise the bake too. Slap it on there and export a GLB. Probably won't get it all the way onto a parcel right now, but I'll at least be able to see it in a GLB viewer. Okay, be right back. All right, y'all, it looks like this bake is not going to be completed in time. Because we don't want to sit around and watch this bake all day, and I can't really do anything else on my computer right now because it's lagging while it renders this out. So, all those chair pieces. I'm just holding out faith that all of a sudden it's just going to say, okay, we're done. I should give up faith on that. So thank you everybody for tuning in, sticking with me to the end here, although we'll have to be a to be continued, and next time we'll finish this off, get this onto a parcel with that skybox on it, that AI generated skybox, and it shall be glorious. I might just do this off stream, and I'll post a screenshot, and I'll show it next stream. I'll show it next time. Okay, if you want to make a web world, either for yourself or for somebody else, let me know. And we could do a project together. One of these 2-hour streams. It could be like a tutorial stream. Because PlayCanvas is actually the engine, the editor that I use that I'm getting this GLB into. It's got live multiplayer building. So we could both be in the editor, and I drop in the GLB, and then you see it appear in the editor, and we're both dragging it around. And I'm like, hey, stop dragging it. I'm dragging it. That happens. But then when you test it, it's all synced up, so you can be running around as the little test dummy guy, and then I can make stuff appear right before your eyes and adjust the materials. It's pretty awesome. I don't do it that much, but it'd be fun to try it out. So if you want to build your own web world, be sure to let me know in the chat next time. And I'll see you guys next time, which will be... What day is today? What day is today? It's Monday. It's Monday? Okay. Friday's the next stream, and I'll see you all then. And I'll show you how this turned out. I'll pull it out of the oven then. Peace.